I'm not going to be doing a remake of the video again because the last one didn't work. This is for the RBK Reebok. There we go. The Reebok. Um, these are actually the CCM Tacks 852s Pros, but they're dressed as the RBK 10Ks. So let's break into them. These are the 852s, as I said, because CCM actually stopped manufacturing the tack line, and Reebok took over that part right there by continuing the effort with that to give some of the old school players and some of the professionals the feel of tacks without having to use the vectors, which a lot of people don't like. I personally don't like it. Um, to add to it, these are actually from the Rochester Americans. A friend of mine gave them to me as a nice little gift. As you can see, there's a little tear on the palm right there. Over here, this one's pretty flawless. They were worn by number 12 of the Rochester Americans. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's the captain or something. I always forget his name. Anyway, let's start it off. These have all the professional inserts right here for protection. The foams are a different type of impact foam. These are really nice and stiff and extremely light. As far as ventilation, you can feel the air as you're skating in between the rolls and on the brakes and the fingers too. The palm is a standard Nash with a double or triple stitching. You can see the double right there, which is always a really cool thing CCM has always done because it adds a little bit of durability and stability to the palm. When I got these, the palms were pretty bad, and then I just added some Barbasol shaving cream, and man, look at that, that's flawless. These are standard 14-inch length. What I don't like about them is how loose they are. Look at all that. I actually like my 4-roll gloves to be a little bit more tighter feeling, so they can stay on my hand instead of fall. As far as wear and tear, I would give these a 5 out of 5 because I mean look how beat up they seem to be. I mean, this guy wore them for like a whole season and they don't look too bad. The only bad thing about it is the palm right there, that little hole, which I'm trying to wear out so I can repalm them with the Eagle MSH2 palms. If you know Eagle, you know what I'm talking about. And right here, you can see a bit of a gash from a skate that I sewed back together. That's literally the only thing wrong with them. The inside liner is your standard with a little mesh cloth right here, and it's pretty breathable. It sucks out all the moisture from my hand, my backhand, and just dissipates it through here and dries up really quickly. They're extremely light gloves. I mean, if you are used to wearing really heavy gloves, these are going to come as light as they can be. As far as protectability, I give them a 5 out of 5 because I took a slash right here and I didn't even feel it until the stick rode up and hit my elbow pad and it got caught in between the glove and the pad. That's my fault, whatever. As far as the feel, I give it a 5 out of 5. These things are just amazing. They've taken over as my new favorite glove, and I can't wait to keep using them. I mean, the fact that they beat out my MIA Pro Stock gloves and my Eagle PPFs as my main glove now, that has a lot to say. I know Hockey Monkey's doing a sale on Reebok 4-roll Pros. They're not the same thing, so don't go ahead and think that, because the ones on those are a Japanese Nash palm, which I have no idea what how durable that is. My friend has a pair and he says they're amazing, really light, pretty snug fit, so I guess they're a little tighter than these, and very cool with ventilation and drying. So go ahead and give those a try. They're under $80, so I mean, you got nothing to lose, right? So go ahead and do that. These are actually dressed to look like the RBK 10Ks. I guess maybe from far away you can't really tell the break on the rolls, from a fan's point of view, from the stands. And I mean, I just love these little breaks right here. Look at that. Look at that. And the same thing over here. That's just added protection right here. I mean, it's even got the Pro insert, the PVC insert, and it's also very flexible if you're doing some really crazy things with your sticks. I love these gloves, and if you can, they pop up almost everywhere from team sales to eBay. So if you can get them, go ahead and do it. I do suggest that you will love them, you will enjoy them, and you will have them for a long time. I know a lot of guys who are using CCM852 gloves, and the only thing they need is repalming. Everything else looks pretty flawless. So don't take into consideration that the 852 was only retail. The pros preferred that over the Pro Tacks. So that goes to say a lot that what would have been the retail version ended up being the more professionally preferred. So RBK Pro 4s, which is actually CCM 852 Tacks dressed as RBK 10Ks. All right, cheers.